Despite those lapses in the record, we know that in colonial Boston, the gap between freedom and unfreedom for Black people was small. If we look at this list of marriages that was recorded in Boston in 1755, we see on the left-hand side of the page that John, who was a Black servant to attorney Jacob Royal, married Anne, who was a Black servant to Reverend Dr. Timothy Cutler. On the other side of the page, we see that John Phillips and Jenney Beard, free Black people in Boston, were also married in 1755. Both couples were married at Old North. When I looked at these images, I find it to be jarring, upsetting, and confusing. It makes me wonder what it must have been like to be part of Boston's Black community from 1630 to 1783. I imagine that free Black people like John and Jenney had conflicting emotions about their freedom. While they likely did their best to enjoy their freedom, they knew that they had friends in the Black community who were enslaved. Many of us can probably empathize with John and Jenney. Like them, we belong to communities we care about, but within those communities, we have different experiences. For John and Jenney, being Black Bostonians meant something entirely different than it did for John and Anne. However, both couples were racially marked as Black people and treated as less than their white counterparts.